Hey, welcome back to Civilization 6 as the goals. So, when we last left off, we claimed the Fountain of Youth with a stolen settler. That was amazing. And we have another settler coming up in 4 turns. I think I'm going to use him to start a city over here, so that I can get the stone before Bandar Brunei does. That's what we'll do. And then for our next settler after that, I think I'll settle in this general area. But let's reveal a few more tiles near this barbarian camp and see if this location would be good. There might be some resources inside the fog of war. Alright, attack that guy. The city-state should finish the job. I don't think I will get the barbarian camp itself, but that's okay. We'll get rid of it, that's the important part. Also, it looks like I could probably get a religion if I tried really hard, but as I said earlier, it's not really a priority. So I'm only going to do it if it still looks doable in like 5 to 10 turns, because I haven't even researched astrology yet. We had religion in our 2 previous games, so I don't mind not having one this time. So let's grab a monument here. And we'll get a mine right here to get the adjacent tiles, and then we can improve the horses. Because it's a nice tile, and then we can also sell horses for money. Alright, one more build on this fella. Let's get the stone then, because we will be working it for sure. And go heal up the scout. I can probably stay here for a few turns. I don't see any barbarians nearby. And we'll try to go west, past the city-state. We still need to make contact with more AIs. A lot more AIs. Yeah, I don't think I will be getting the barbarian camp. Okay, so there's stone and more hills. I have to think about that city location. So, let's get the mine. And yeah, this is fine for now. Yeah, this is actually fine. I will need to get some luxuries, because we are actually in negative amenities. So we can get sugar once we get irrigation. There's writing and state workforce. We definitely do not need God King anymore. And I think it's time to replace survey. And then I'm thinking we should get Ilkum, because more builders means I will be claiming more tiles. And we definitely want to do that. And then I could just go for discipline in case we run into more barbarians. Not much point getting conscription yet. Or we could maybe get a few Gezete. That probably wouldn't hurt. Okay, this is good enough. It's not like I will be getting any naval units. Especially on this map. There's no ocean on this map. We got the horses and horseback riding boost. We will work the horses. Yeah, this is actually fine. The city is still growing. 5 turns. And the next up, we can go for iron working to unlock the Oppidum. Because that is the goal. That settler might need an escort. But I don't really have anything in the area. This guy, I suppose. Right, well, let's kill that spearman at least. I assume the city-state will loot the barbarian camp. But that's okay. We'll go for political philosophy to get our government. And for our governors, we could promote Liang to get zoning commissioner. That would actually help with our next Oppidum. So let's do that. And we'll probably want reinforced materials anyway, because there are some volcanoes in the area. I might settle close to this one, for example. So that will be useful. Also, that scout has a promotion. Let's pick that up. We'll take Alpine, especially on this map. So, there's the settler. Let's send him south right away. And we are at 3 out of 6 housing. I would like to get a government plaza ASAP. But let's maybe get a builder to chop some of the forests. We should chop any forested hill. especially as the Gauls. Yep, the city-state got rid of the barbarian camp, that's okay. Hopefully Bandar Brunei will not claim that stone, because I want that for myself. We got one more build. I can't get sugar just yet. We could actually get irrigation really quick. That's not a bad idea, because I kind of need amenities. I mean, the Oppidum can wait 6 extra turns. It's not the end of the world if it does. And we entered classical era. We'll pick up free inquiry. There we go. Alright then, so link these two guys. And we'll wait for irrigation. We definitely want some luxuries. I also need a scout down here, so I might have to either buy one or send one from another city. So basically from my capital. Also, Congo is looking fairly weak. They do have some military, but they only have 3 cities so far. I don't plan going to war with them right now, but just something to keep in mind. Yeah, this would be a pretty decent city. We have 2 bananas in range. We have rice, we have cotton, we have stone. Not a bad spot. I don't like settling directly next to a volcano, but I could just have Liang in this city. Because this spot is pretty nice, there's a river. I would rather not settle without fresh water. And fresh water on a Highlands map is actually pretty hard to get. So any good city location with fresh water is quite valuable. One thing I could though is sell some of my diplomatic favor, or rather all of it basically. We can also sell our strategic resources. If I get enough money to just buy a settler, or rather a builder, I will definitely do that. Yeah, he will pay for that. Let's just get as much gold as possible. And maybe we can simply buy a builder. Here, that will do. 220. Here you go. Is that enough to buy a builder? Yes, it is. Now, in theory, I could move Liang to get 1 extra use. But that will take 5 turns. I don't really want to do that. And we already have Magnus established, which means I can chop the forests and get more production out of that. Yeah, let's just buy a builder. And that still leaves me with 156 gold. Alright, so this is the spot. And we'll want a builder here as well. So probably send this one. First we'll improve the iron, and then we can send him south to get the stone. Again, before Bandar Brunei does. We are also about to unlock irrigation, which should help amenities. Here's another AI. Georgia. Okay then. And we got irrigation. So let's get the sugar right away. Here you go. And we're almost there. Okay, we will get the iron, obviously. Let's check the yields. Okay, that's not too bad. 1 culture, 2 food, 2 production, 1 science, 2 iron. And next up, yeah, now we definitely want to unlock the Oppidum. Now, this is going to be the spot for the Oppidum, so I could chop that. We could actually chop that to speed up a builder. That's an option. Just to get another builder out quickly. Especially since I have Liang already established in that city. Okay, we got 3 builds. Let's get the rice first, for extra growth. And it might be a good idea to buy the Fountain of Youth tile. But first, let's get more population. Because I will not be working a tile with 0 food when my city has 1 population. That would be a bad idea for growth. Another volcano. So, okay, let's chop that forest over there. That will speed up the builder and it will clear the tile for the Oppidum. Once we finish our research. We are also getting our government soon. The monument is about to finish, so this is a good moment to chop that forest. That's what I'm thinking. Carry on then. Let's keep exploring. Here's another city-state. And another AI. Haven't seen him in a while in my games. At least I don't remember last time I had him. Let's send a delegation. Can we trade? Looks like he would buy our resources. How much will you pay? 30 gold at least? Yeah, he will pay 30 gold. Slightly more than that. Yeah, I'll take it. I can definitely use the money. Okay, so whatever we build next, we can chop the forest to speed it up. Probably a granary to speed up our growth. Or I could get another builder out quicker. I think I prefer a granary first. We'll get faster growth. And that city is quite far away from our core territory, which means we want it to grow to a reasonable size. Alright, this will be the city. Now, I definitely don't want a government plaza sometime soon, if I'm going to spam many more cities, because we'll get extra benefit from that. But one step at a time. Let's queue up a builder right away. And now we want a builder here, so this guy can go south. That's what I'm thinking. Again, just to secure the quarry. I could probably buy it. Okay, I could actually buy it. It's probably worth it, because it will be a nice tile and I really don't want Bandar Brunei to get it. And I'll also have to buy this one. So we can get more gold and then buy it. Yeah, let's just sell our diplomatic favor and the horses, and we'll get the money to buy some tiles with. How much will you pay? I'm not actually selling a whole lot, so I don't think she's going to pay us that much. Yeah, good enough. I think that might be enough to buy the Oppidum. Or rather, the tile for the Oppidum. Yeah, 95. Good enough. So, next up, probably more builders, that's what I'm thinking. Where do we want the government plaza? That's the question. Probably somewhere in the middle. So I'm thinking over here would be good. Or over here. Because we will have a city to the west. If we build a government plaza right here, that could be shared with the other city. Our future city to the west. Let's queue something up. Yeah, we can queue up a granary now. Or queue up a settler actually. And then a granary. So chop this. That gives us another builder. And he can go south maybe, to help out this city right here. Get more tiles, things like that. Yep, sounds good, and then we'll get a settler. I can still chop another forest, or this jungle right here. And then we'll have a district. So, next up, I'm thinking of another builder, or maybe a campus. I will not be going for a religion. At least I really don't think it's worth it, especially at this point. Yeah, see, AIs are clearly working towards it. I'll just adopt somebody else's religion, it's fine. Now, for the campus, this is technically the best spot, but if I'm going to build a campus over here, I should harvest the rice. We could also build one here, that's an option. But first, our border will have to expand there to begin with. We can chop the jungle here, build a mine, then our border will expand here, we'll chop the forest, and then we'll build the campus. I like that plan, that's a pretty good plan. We do have Ilkum, right? Yes, we do indeed. Alright then. So there's the city, that's the capital of Congo. Now we can chop this. Here we go, only 3 turns to finish the granary. Now I can get a mine to claim the adjacent tiles, and then improve the cotton. But I'll have to wait for one more builder to do that. We could also buy the cotton, but there's no need to do that. Here's some era score. We have completed the first civic from the new era. And now we can get a government. I think I might actually pick up Classical Republic. Because I don't plan going to war. We can always switch to oligarchy if we end up fighting Congo, for example. But I could use the housing and the amenity right now. So let's go for Classical Republic. I think that's acceptable. The only thing I don't like about Classical Republic is that it doesn't have a military policy slot. But I actually don't really need it all that much right now. How many turns to finish the settler right now? Okay, it's definitely worth picking up the policy to speed that up. We'll have both Ilkum and colonization. Do we want Diplomatic League? No, we actually do not want Diplomatic League. We have at least one envoy everywhere. Charismatic Leader, colonization, and then we can pick up one more. I could get land surveyors, but it's a little bit too late for that. We could just get urban planning, it's still worth it. Yeah, urban planning will be helpful. So, you go south, and we got 2 more builds on this fella. In theory, I could still get a mine over here to get the 3 adjacent tiles, but I would be replacing the mine with an Oppidum. So let's just remove this jungle right here. We can also remove the forest, because that's a hill, and this will be worth more production. But I think I'd rather clear the jungle to make some space for a district. Next up, we'll go for military tradition, and it looks like we can get declaration of friendship with Lautaro. Might as well. And I'll just keep selling him my strategic resources. It's not like I need them right now. Not to mention we'll get more. And I could definitely use the money. Okay, apparently he's not paying a whole lot. I'll still take it. Here, enjoy. That's 86 gold. Time to go back with that slinger. So now we have a choice. We can wait 9 turns and then get the cotton. I think that's what I'll do. So let's just wait. Because I still need more amenities. It's best if we wait. So let's just wait. We still need to meet more AIs. Yeah, let's move away from barbarians. Don't want to fight them with a scout. We still have quite a few really good locations for cities. Definitely want one next to this volcano. Before Congo settles over there. Because if I give them the time, they definitely will. 3 turns for the settler. So this could also be a government plaza. It wouldn't be an amazing one, but it would help the Oppidum, so that's an option. But having one to the south would be objectively better, that's what I'm saying. Just a shame this lake is over here. I would prefer if this was a flat tile, not a lake. So I'm thinking another builder. Can't go wrong with more builders, especially as the goals. That will save us so much money. Okay, in 2 turns we can get started on our Oppidums. Looking forward to that. So that's going to be before turn 60. Turn 60 industrial zone. And it's possible to get it even earlier than that. Because I got some other technologies on the way that weren't really required. Okay, I don't think I will be building a wonder anytime soon, so let's get that. Don't get me wrong, we will build wonders. Especially with the crazy production we will almost definitely have. But not just yet. It's coming, but not yet. One more build on this fella. So I could buy the hill right here. And no, that would only give me 2 adjacent tiles. Still worth it though. We would get the jungle right here and the cattle. I think it's still worth it. It will save me money, and that's the goal. But I should probably really pick up land surveyors. If we are going to buy many more tiles. Yeah, let's pick up land surveyors for a moment. I already spent quite a lot of money. But we also saved a lot of money. I definitely saved a lot more than I spent. Here's more era score.
Everything has its
and now we can build Oppidums. Okay, so we'll buy that, build a mine, and that will give us the cattle and the jungle. We will finish the settler and then we can get started on the Oppidum. So it's going to be right here, because we have 2 quarries adjacent to it. The other one is not a quarry yet, which is why it's at +2, not +4. But this is the spot. And then we can have a government plaza here or something else. But definitely this is the spot. I don't think we have a better one. Well, in theory, this one would also be okay. And then, okay, hold on. If we build a city right here, we can have an Oppidum for our capital on this tile, then an Oppidum for this city on this tile. Now, that's an interesting option, but we don't really get any benefit just because 2 Oppidums are adjacent to each other. It's just that this tile would be at +4 immediately, because we already have the quarry and we have the iron. Still, I prefer this tile. So let's get this one. I just need to get the other quarry right here, and we'll do that. First, let's finish the settler. And the next step for our research, we should probably get astrology by now. I don't think I will be building any holy sites, but we should definitely get astrology. And then probably sailing. Alright, let's see. First, let's get the stone. We should definitely prioritize quarries, because we don't actually need a quarry on the stone to get the bonus for the Oppidum. It's not just from the stone, it's specifically from the quarry. So there it is. Let's queue this up right away. So like so. It's already +6 and it's going to be +8 once we improve this one. I just need more money. We'll keep selling everything we have. I see no reason to not do that. We can take advantage of it, we might as well take advantage of it. It will give us over 70 gold. Good enough for me. And I should be able to buy that right away. Yeah, let's just buy that. Here you go. And that's going to be a +8 Oppidum. +8 Oppidum on like turn 64, 65.
I don't believe in
That's a lot of units near Bandar Brunei. Are we still allied with it? Yeah, we are. Okay. 3 more builds still. So next up, let's get archery to upgrade that slinger. And where do we send the settler? That's a good question. So I could have a city over here just to prevent somebody else from settling here and blocking my city, or rather cutting it off. Or we could go west and settle near the volcano before Congo does. Because this is a really nice spot. We could settle where the slinger is right now, and then just station Liang in that city. For when the volcano blows up. Is it active right now? Yes, it's active. So I think that's what we're going to do. Just send Liang there. And give Liang reinforced materials. We can sell more resources. Oh, nice. Wait, he wants my city, what? Are you crazy? Okay. Wait, does he not like me? Well, he is unfriendly. Part of the reason why I'm getting archery right now. To get some defenses in case Congo ends up declaring war on me. I could see that happening. 2 more turns to get the cotton. I'm just waiting for the cotton right now. And there's the other builder. We'll get the quarry. And this guy, so as I said, we will chop the forest right here, or rather jungle, get a mine to expand the border, and then chop this forest and build the campus. Because I delayed my science quite a bit to get the Oppidums up. We will catch up, that's not really a problem, but we definitely need to start thinking about catching up in science. How much science are the AIs getting? Yeah, okay, see, I definitely need to work on that next. And we will, don't worry. Next up, the wheel. We got 3 population, so we should probably work the Fountain of Youth now. Let's do it like this. The city will still grow in 9 turns, and we'll get more science, which we could certainly use right now. Alright, chop the jungle right here. That will speed up the Oppidum. And then let's help Tervana. Yup. We'll get some mines, expand our border, and go settle the city. There are still so many good locations for cities. It might also be time to switch our scouts to auto-exploration. Still got some AIs we haven't met. So, okay. Right here, that's going to be the tile. Link them. I will finish the granary, might as well. It's almost done anyway. Chop the jungle. Then we'll get the mine. And then we'll chop the forest and build a campus over here. Sounds good. I'll just need slightly more growth in that city. But yeah, get a mine. And probably get another builder right after that Oppidum. It will be faster because we are about to get quite a bit of production. So, let's see. Yeah, a mine over here. That will expand our border. And then we can get a camp on the deer. Let's use automated exploration here. This guy can go west. Yep, here's another AI, that's Russia. Okay, 68 science. Fairly standard. Nothing unexpected. Pass. There's the granary. And era score. Nice. That's our first Oppidum. And we got drama and poetry. So let's get rid of land surveyors. I can maybe buy one more tile before I do that. So we could buy the sugar down here. Yeah, to make the city grow faster. Because I don't want this to grow faster. Here, we'll do it like this. It will grow in 3 turns. It has quite a bit of housing, so we want to get the food. Next up, masonry. And let me open the tree. Can we get construction in some reasonable future? Well, not really. We'll just research games and recreation the regular way. I'm keeping my envoys for now, because I don't want someone to declare war on me and then yoink Bandar Brunei. That would be pretty bad, with how few units I have and how many units Bandar Brunei has. Okay, get the mine to expand our border. I love that ability, it's so good. And remove the forest. That will finish the builder right away, and then we can build the campus. So that's the plan. You want to buy some iron? Well, how much are you paying? Because I need the money. 80 gold? Okay, almost 100, I'll take it. Here you go. We're keeping land surveyors for now. So let's finish that builder. I could also finish something else instead, like a water mill, for example. Okay, 2 more turns, that's acceptable. And this will be the city, I think. Yup, I don't really want to go west too much. We will get all the important tiles if we settle right here, this is fine. I don't want to be too close to their capital. Yes, I'm sure. Done. Alright, now, there is a decent chance he will declare war, so we need to be prepared for that possibility. We'll probably want city walls in here. Now would be a good moment to maybe get allied with Valletta. I need one more envoy to do that. What's the quest in Valletta right now? Train a galley. Well, I could kind of do that. Or we can just wait for one more envoy, but that's not coming anytime soon. So, might be a good idea to train a galley. Even though I don't exactly need one. For like anything at all whatsoever. Anyway, the other Oppidum is coming. I'll just need that stone. I think I'll have to buy that stone. And our scout is about to die if we don't get the heck out of here. Look at all these desert hills. This would be an amazing Petra. Shame it's literally on the other side of the world. So, no Petra, I'm afraid. Okay, get the deer. Let me check the tile assignments. Yeah, this is fine, actually. Right, let's finish the water mill and we'll get that campus right away. So, right here. I think that's fine. Yeah, this is fine. And then I could still harvest that rice in the future. I probably will. And use it for something else. We could also finish the builder and speed up the campus by removing the forest. That should finish the campus a little bit faster. Now, we'll want a campus in our capital as well. So, I think we should remove the jungle first. Oh yeah, we can't build it here. We can build it here, however. That's a +4. But first, we'll get a builder to actually remove that forest. And we can use that forest removal to speed up a workshop or something similar. Yeah, let's get out of here and heal ourselves. I just need to chill in some little corner and get some time to heal myself. Our cities are looking pretty good. I will be slightly vulnerable because I will be behind in science for a while. We will catch up, but it's just that there's a time window right now where the AI could attack me in theory. They aren't very competent at doing that, so I'm not exactly worried. But I'm just saying that we are slightly vulnerable right now. Okay, let me open the tech tree. We should probably get currency because I'll need some money. And yes, we got apprenticeship because that's what we get as the goals. We get that tech for free. So we don't even need the requirements. Alright, let's get a granary to get more housing in here. Certainly needed. And we got 3 builds. So let's chop the forest to speed up the campus, as I said. And this looks like a good spot to heal up. I just want to be further away from the barbarian camp. So you can just chill and heal up. We'll remove the forest. That should finish the campus. Where are you going? No idea what he's doing. Sightseeing, apparently. Alright, remove that. It will not finish, but that's okay. Next up, we could get started on defensive tactics. Because that's required for feudalism anyway. If Congo declares war, we'll get a boost. If they don't, I'm going to need that technology anyway. I could send a trader to Congo. That will give me +1 production. I think I would prefer more money right now. So let's just go to Valletta. 2 more builds, so let's go west to get the tiles. And we'll need a commercial hub somewhere. I need a commercial hub in a spot that will allow us to get the Great Zimbabwe in the future. So I'll look into it. I could also get open borders with Congo to boost our relations. I normally don't, because I do not want the AI to block my tiles. They do that sometimes. But it will boost our relations if we get mutual open borders. Probably worth doing, let's just do that. Here. Done. I'm not sure if that's going to make him friendly, probably not. But we might as well try. Now, unfortunately, I need to go like all the way around to reach this spot. But that is going to be a very nice campus. We can remove the jungle on the way. Because I need like a monument and a water mill anyway. But first, let's get a workshop to boost our production. We'll catch up with everything else once we get more production. That's the goal right now. And we got a goodie hut. So, okay, 2 more builds. I could get a mine here, but I think I'd rather get that rice. The campus is almost done. There we go. Get the rice, get the library. Next up, we'll go for horseback riding. Yeah, remove the jungle. That's 7 more turns for the workshop. Get a mine over here. That will give us the wheat. Maybe I can kill the barbarian scout. I will get the goodie hut, don't worry. Here, we got some fate. Not exactly super useful, but alright. Here, now I could actually get the wheat with our last build. I'll probably do that. So, 3 builds. I still got land surveyors because I still want to buy some more tiles. We could buy this one and then chop it on the way. To speed up the workshop even further. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, let's maybe get that then. And we'll just chop it with the builder. He will still have 2 more builds left, which is acceptable. Remove the Django to finish the library. Looking good so far. It would be nice to get 1 more campus quickly, so that we can get the boost for having 2 campuses. Recorded history boost. Not sure how quickly we can build that, but we'll find out. So, let's get the sugar. Definitely. And I'm thinking city walls, just in case, because this city is a little bit isolated. Also need to think about the Oppidum spot. But let's get city walls for this city. I'll feel safer with city walls in there. We can always switch to something else. Okay, workshop, obviously, because we wanted that production right away. Yeah, we can... No, she doesn't really have the money to buy my horses. We are capped on horses, however. We should definitely sell them to somebody. Not Lautaro, because he has 50 already. Someone who actually has the money. Looks like... Okay, Congo will probably buy them. He doesn't exactly have a whole lot of money. Literally only 50 gold. Let's just sell as many as he will buy for 50 gold. So, something like this. Yeah, 14 horses, 50 gold. Works for me. So, go get the sugar. And construction to unlock lumber mills. Remove the rainforest. That saves us 1 turn on the workshop. And I do think I'll build the government plaza to the south. It's just that we will be able to build more districts over here. If I have the government plaza right here, then in theory I will be able to share it between 3 different cities. Because Divodurum could have a district here, where the builder is standing. Then Tervana could have a district here. And then our capital can have another district here. So I think that's the best spot overall. It's not ideal, but it's still better than the alternatives. So, Oppidum, where do we want this one? I actually have to think about that. Oh, right here, actually. But first I need to actually claim that tile to begin with. So, let's grab a quick builder. And go clear that spot for the campus already. Get the sugar. That's our second one, right? Or is it? Yes, it is. I assume he will buy? Oh yeah, he will. Okay, he is actually paying quite a lot. Here. Gold per turn as well. Nice. That gives me some money to buy the tiles. We might want to buy some tiles to the west before Congo gets them. Because he will definitely get them. I got almost 600 gold right now. So I could definitely do it. Now, these are not exactly amazing, but I could still get them anyway. First, let's clear this for the campus. The workshop is about to finish, so that's convenient timing. 2 more builds. So, probably a mine right here. That will give us the rice. And then we can improve the rice. Let's heal up. Yeah, there are quite a lot of barbarians in this area. Here's the last AI. At least I think that's the last one. And no, there's going to be 1 more actually. I did remove 1 AI. This is a standard size map, so there are normally 8 players, but I removed 1, which means there will be 7. Okay, I can speed something up, like a monument. Here we go, and then we'll build a campus right here. That's going to be a +4 campus. Then I could actually still remove more Django if I really want to, but 5 turns is good. Let's heal up, and our other scout is back to full health. So, I think this is a good moment to wrap up this episode. Our empire is looking pretty good. We got some pretty good production, and in the next episode we'll probably focus on catching up in science a little bit. Get a few more settlers, because I see quite a few really good locations for cities still. Anyway, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like to denounce the YouTube algorithm as usual, and subscribe for more daily videos. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.